Prince was an icon. He was a performer. He was an actor.
That ain't Lake Minnetonka.
He was one of the most talented musicians of his generation. But above all, he was a songwriter. And he was such a prolific songwriter that he wrote songs for other artists, and more than a few artists covered his lesser-known songs to make a name for themselves. The most famous example starts with this image of a beautiful woman with a buzzed head. Sinead O'Connor's incredible one-hit wonder Torch song, Nothing Compares to You, gives me chills every time I listen to it. But if numbers and the letter U in the song title didn't remind you of Prince, making a pop song this slow is another good clue. Listen to the intro of Purple Rain. Once you hear that, it's a little bit less of a shock to hear it out of Prince's mouth on 1985's The Family album.
It's been 7 hours and 13 days.
Which was just Prince by another name.
You took your love away.
And if you put that version over Purple Rain,
I go out every night and sleep all day.
well, they've got a lot in common.
You took your love away.
Another surprise is Manic Monday by the Bangles. You can't deny these hooks. They really sound like Prince. He wrote it under a pseudonym, Christopher. He also launched Morris Day and the Time to the national stage in Purple Rain. Jungle Love, which he co-wrote as Jamie Starr with Morris Day and produced as the Starr Company, that was probably their biggest hit, but he also wrote many other songs for the time. He gave Sugar Walls to Sheena Easton in 1984. He gave The Glamorous Life to Sheila E., who was a collaborator on Purple Rain, and it hit number 7 on Billboard. And he co-wrote our song with Stevie Nicks. This melody came to Stevie while she was listening to Little Red Corvette on her wedding day in 1983. And when she was recording it, she called up Prince from the studio to tell him she was going to give him 50% of the royalties. According to Nicks, he showed up 20 minutes later and played on the song. Prince also co-wrote with Madonna. And Chaka Khan grabbed an old Prince song from 1979 and turned it into a platinum-selling album. Prince grabbed a Grammy for his then 5-year-old song. Alicia Keys tried this too in 2001. That song was a B-side to this song, which you might have heard before. TLC dipped into the Prince well too. But it's not like If I Was Your Girlfriend was completely unknown before that. It was the second single from Sign of the Times. That wasn't the last time either. Beyonce and Jay-Z quote it in their song Bonnie and Clyde, which is actually mostly a cover of Tupac's Me and My Girlfriend. But in that song, Tupac's girlfriend was a gun. Obviously, this could go on and on. No video about the gigantic influence of Prince would ever be complete. But let's end with MC Hammer.
Can't touch this.
After he sampled another titan of 80s music, Rick James, he needed another hit. So he went with a no-brainer. He sampled When Doves Cry.